Welcome to our Top Producer Series for the month of September 2021. I'm NFM TV's Greg Scher. Super excited to introduce the world to Jolene Moore. She is a superstar leader and originator for Main Street Home Loans. Of course, they are a big part of the NFM family of lenders. Jolene, thanks for being with us. Congratulations on the honor.
Thank you so much, Greg. I appreciate it.
You are the pride of Salina, Kansas, a town of 48,000 people now living in the Northern Virginia area. What was it like growing up in Salina, a town of less than 50,000?
It was wonderful. It was good. I would love for my kids to have had a small town feel growing up, but it was, I'm happy to be in Virginia. I don't have any desires to go back to live in Kansas, but it was a good childhood.
Well, you managed after high school to go to Wichita State, which is about 85 miles from Salina. So how did you end up going from your roots being in Kansas to Northern Virginia?
Yes, I had some family that lived here in Virginia. So after I graduated, decided to come try out this area and thought I'd be here like a year. And here I am 20 some years later.
Last year, you produced just under 100 million in production. This year, you're well on your way to 150 million. Those are enormous numbers by any standards. And interestingly enough, you and I got to know each other about 5.5 years ago. So I heard your name through Core Circles, Core, the company run by Rick Ruby. We've got quite a few people here from the Core, and you were seen as a rising star. So I called you up one day and we went and we had coffee. You remember that, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah, you were pregnant at the time, and I think that you were doing maybe 3-4 million a month.
So, it was about 30 million a year before then. Yeah, about that time.
So what happened? From 30 million to 150 million, that's a nice leg up. That's about 5 times the amount of production, if my math is right.
Well, the Core, as you mentioned, was a huge part of that because I did join the Core about 5.5, 6 years ago. So that helped shift my business and kind of this process and the structure that I put to it. Tracking leads. I think a lot of us think we get more leads or we're converting all the leads we get. In actuality, we're not. So starting to really track all of the leads, where they're coming from and how many am I converting, what percentage does that look like? And then follow-up. I think the follow-up is huge too. Those tactics have tremendously changed my business.
How do you develop the leads in the first place? I guess we'll start there, right?
Even outside of, the crazy market we're in right now, I still have probably 30 to 40% of my business come from past clients. I've started obtaining relationship with realtors, and that's through, the listing agents that you have on transactions, as well as teaching. I teach classes once a month, and then I also do a market update, kind of giving realtors an update of what's happening, and videos. I also started doing videos about 3 years ago. I do them once a week to realtors on topics that can help them either grow their business through business development or things that we're seeing that they need to know about, in the industry. So that has been a huge help too.
Social media then, I guess you must be tapping into that.
I have social media and that we've started doing like reels and things like that. Actually got 27,000 views in one of our reels. I was like, whoa.
That's pretty good.
I have a social media coach. Brand Social Marketing is who I use. She's great. She's a local woman here in my area who started the businesses and helped me, get that going.
Well, very cool. You joined Main Street Home Loans in February of 2020. So right when it hit the fan, literally 2 weeks before the world shut down.
Yeah.
What was that like?
That was really crazy because obviously coming to a new company, as anyone knows, when they've changed, that in itself is hard. And then coming and not being able to be in the office. But we got through it. Everyone at Main Street was helpful. I hired team members throughout. They were great. It's been good.
Main Street Home Loans by no means was the only suitor for you. You could have gone to 10, 20, 30 places. Why Main Street? Why did you decide to latch on to their culture, and what has it been like?
I think one, I wanted to have, a voice. And I think that Darren and Mike with Main Street recognized that and allowed me to be a part of the leadership and just kind of have opportunities for growth here. And a lot of it is I just like them a lot. I like Darren and Mike.
Definitely family first with them. And that's actually a perfect segue because family first to you means everything. You've got a husband, you've got 3 children. Talk about the influence your family has had on you and being this great professional that you are.
I have 2 older kids, 21 and 19, and they're both in college now. So when they were younger, I was a single mom for a period of time. So, this career allowed me to, support us, but also be flexible with them. And as they got older, that's when I decided to start growing my business and take off more and get into the core. And then I had a 5-year-old and had a little one. And so now I'm starting all over. But it's fantastic. They obviously know mom works a lot, but trying to balance that as well. My husband's super supportive. So they're wonderful.
So you're at around 150 million run rate for 2021. Where are you trying to go next? Are you settled in there? Is that good? You have your sights set on doubling that?
I don't know about doubling, but I definitely want to continue to grow. And the team, the team that I have is all supportive of that too. They want to see us grow. We're working on getting, our systems even zoned in more, working to going to Salesforce with Django and things like that. So we're going to keep growing, not go crazy like that, but we want to grow.
We're so happy to have you in the NFM family of lenders. And I know, of course, Main Street Home Loans just loves having you as part of their family. So thanks for being with us and agreeing to be our top producer for the month of September.
Thanks so much, Greg. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it.
All right, we'll check back in down the road. That's Jolene Moore from Main Street Home Loans. I'm Greg Scher from NFM TV. We'll see you again next time.